people care hugely about their immediate environment and the state of the world. It's whether you believe that the policies the government implements are going to improve the environment and whether they're sometimes borderline authoritarian.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, everybody cares about the environment. We have a beautiful countryside and people want to preserve that for our generation and to hand down to generations to come as well. But I think what Rishi Sunak is doing here is just, it's just for the show. It's just for show. There's an election coming up in the next 12 months. So he's saying something that he thinks is going to be popular to his base, because net zero is vastly unpopular among people who are conservative voters and people who see through the whole climate alarmism, climate emergency hoax, which it is, because carbon dioxide is not a harmful gas. But he's not going nearly far enough. He needs to come out of the Paris Climate Agreement, come out of Agenda 2030, repeal the Climate Change Act and get rid of this.
I'll have to let Benjamin come back on that one.
Well, that's obviously conspiratorial nonsense.
No,
that's not based in science or fact.
It is. I've given you scientific fact.
No, you haven't. You've given spin, hard right spin. That
carbon dioxide.
The vast majority of the
British
people
certainly don't think that. It's not hard right spin to say carbon dioxide is not harmful. That's scientific.
Neither scientists nor the British people agree with that view of climate change, and I think it'd be a very dangerous way to behave. Look, I think
dangerous. Come on, it's fact.
Well, I think the many Commonwealth nations that are going underwater would say that climate change is an abundant
What nations
issue.
have gone underwater? There's not one nation that's gone underwater.
Well, Bangladesh, for example, is having the worst flooding it's ever had. I was in Indonesia.
But that's not due to sea levels rising, that's due to the river overflowing.
Indonesia is having to move its capital city because it's going underwater.
Right, well, as riveting...
What's the new capital of Indonesia?
It's moving it to Papa.
To Papa?
Yeah, to the island.
On that note...